At the beginning of this saga, 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 is slaving away as the personal aide to the 4 generals of the demon army. Since he completely lacks the ability to cast magic, the demon generals abruptly fire him from the army one day, kicking him to the curb like a redundant intern. 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 says a heartfelt goodbye to his buddy 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 and leaves the demon army, the only home he's ever known. 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆, a 30-year-old corporate drone, has been working for the demon army since the day he was born, so this is quite the midlife crisis. Suddenly, a human girl pops up out of nowhere, being chased by a massive beast. 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 tries to stop the beast because he can't just let her get mauled, but fails miserably at first, because he's literally starving to death. He spots a dagger on the ground and takes the opportunity to stab the creature while he's still lying in the dirt, fighting dirty for the win. 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 defeats the beast and 𝑚ALIKA expresses her gratitude. The girl tries to stop 𝑨𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 from leaving because she insists on cooking him lunch as a reward. She drags him to her home and introduces him to her parents. The moment �ＭALIKA and 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 get introduced, 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 starts sweating bullets because he is in a human village, which is technically enemy territory. So, he lies through his teeth, pretending he was fired from a regular human corporation while hiding his extensive tenure with the demon army. �ＭALIKA gets sad hearing this because she believes it's unfair to fire someone as capable as 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆. The next day, 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 finds out that �ＭALIKA's dad, the guild master of Lux Village, wants to draft his daughter into being an explorer. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 ends up getting an adventurer's pack, which grants him additional skills. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 is thoroughly confused that these skills even unlocked, because he always believed he was a demon and can't accept the reality that he has been human this entire time. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 then learns how to use his new Aura Explorer abilities. There are 4 different types of aura: Hit, Slash, Steam, and Protect. They use a method to try and determine 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆's type, starting by testing the Slash type. However, he accidentally splits a massive tree in half. After this, they test Steam, and in one blast, he not only explodes the apple target, but also blows away the surrounding trees. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 is obviously an overpowered adventurer, so the guild master, not wanting to be self-serving, wants to propose him to the guild in the capital. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 thinks about accepting the offer, but as �ＭALIKA starts crying, he decides against it, because he'd rather stay in the village of Lux with �ＭALIKA and her family. Later, he encounters the local pest, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐚𝐭𝐨, a D-rank adventurer who looks down on 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 because he has a lower rank, ignoring the fact that she's the only other adventurer in Lux Village. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 intends to pick a task, but it turns out he already finished the quest by accident since it involved hunting a large monkey, the same one he killed to save �ＭALIKA. So without even trying, 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 finishes 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆's adventure by killing the beast beforehand. A new mission pops up to eliminate a giant ant that was bothering 𝐂𝐨𝒃. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 is then sent to the rank D quest. �ＭALIKA asks 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 to come with her when she wants to collect herbs for medicine. So �ＭALIKA guides him in his search and teaches him where to discover healing plants. He removes a giant tree trunk and shows them the correct therapeutic plants. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 asks why she couldn't defeat the beast herself, to which she says that while she is strong, she is terrified of fighting. When 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 returns after collecting the plants the next day, he finds 𝐂𝐨𝒃 absolutely furious. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 then learns about a conflict involving a creature called the Blaze Ant, as it is being chased by a larger guild and might be heading toward the village of Lux. The guild master is worried about 𝐂𝐨𝒃 since she discovered the creature's location and started hunting it alone. 𝐂𝐨𝒃, screaming her head off, tries to shoot arrows at the creature while fleeing through the forest. 𝐂𝐨𝒃 gets attacked by the beast, but 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 saves her by wounding it. Then, in a fit of rage, she defends herself by breaking her sword. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 attacks the beast with his broken sword, throwing the blade like a shuriken. 𝐂𝐨𝒃 respects him after that day and starts referring to 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 as her big brother. She wants to be with 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆, grateful for the save, but �ＭALIKA isn't having it and tries to shoo 𝐂𝐨𝒃 away. 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 wonders if the 4 generals of the demon army are still fighting the heroes. They all want 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 back because he's gone. However, when Banished hears 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆's name, he gets angry because he hates his guts. The next day, 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 returns from a mission and gets immediately bear-hugged by �ＭALIKA. Following this, 𝑨𝒏𝒄𝒆 discovers from �ＭALIKA's dad that the community is about to disappear because no new residents have moved in since the demons took over the nearby mithril mine. As a result, Humans often try to reclaim the mithril mine, but always get beaten by the demons. Choosing to go to the mithril mine, which he is overly familiar with since he lived there as a member of the demon army, he responds to the sad expressions of Malika and her father. Dariel goes undercover at the mithril mine and meets the knockers, who admire him greatly. Because they let Dariel know how brutally they are being treated, all the knockers hug him and treat him like a rock star. Dariel discovers that 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 is responsible for everything, and the knockers have been forced into slavery since he left. Dariel tries to help the knockers despite their condition. The soldiers from the demon army laugh like humans while Dariel hides. As a result, chaos ensues and a knocker hurts the commander. The commander then gives the demon army the order to kill the knockers. The demons prepare their spells, but Dariel intercepts them before the fight begins. The demons ready their spells while Dariel uses his aura powers. Unexpectedly, a knocker tries to help Dariel in the fight. The demon commander orders the troops to ready their spells, but Dariel fights every demon one by one before they can cast anything. The commander tries to use a spell to harm Dariel, but Dariel deflects it and knocks the attacker out. Dariel then discovers that the guy isn't even a member of the demon army, but rather a temporary commander because the demon general 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 thought he was funny. Dariel grabs his hair with his sword to discipline him while saving him. The demon warriors then calmly exit the mithril mine while the leader flees. Dariel returns to 𝒂𝐿𝐴 village and informs the guildmaster about the closure of the mithril mine after buying the knocker's choice. Dariel asks to let the knockers continue working in the mithril mine after the guildmaster expresses his shock at what happened. From then on, more people move to 𝒂𝐿𝐴 village, and the mithril mine is restored to human control. Dariel helps increase the population of their town, which pleases the guildmaster. We then see 𝐂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 going to 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, who is making a mega bomb using mithril stone. 𝐂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 informs him that humans now own the mithril mine, preventing him from using more mithril ore to produce his bomb. While 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 is with the Demon King, he calls him stupid for enslaving the knockers and causing endless problems, but he doesn't mind the mithril mine issue. Even though he forbade �𝒏𝒊𝒆 from doing so, the Demon King is somewhat annoyed that he is still making super bombs. The Demon King then says that 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆's father, the strongest of the four generals, needs Dariel's help. Dariel always supported �𝒄𝒊𝒆's father while he was one of the four generals. Later, Malika is bathing Dariel in the town of 𝒂𝐿𝒴 and discussing their future, talking about how she will be a good wife. Malika tries to tell Dariel she loves him, but her confession is cut short when 𝒂𝐿𝒴 arrives. The arrogant adventurer 𝑣𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 from Campbell Village interrupts the two, trying to settle an argument despite having a higher adventurer level. 𝒂𝐿𝒴 boasts about how Dariel defeated the monster Death Scythe, which angers 𝑣𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 because everyone is praising Dariel. Best Fred, a member of the Center Guild, approaches Dariel. At the mithril mines, they are having issues with the knockers because they will only talk to Dariel. They go to the knockers as a result, and Dariel assures them that they can trust Best Fred. Then, the demon army performs magic that causes a disturbance. Dariel searches for the source of the disturbance. 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 uses water magic to drive away the enemies when Dariel discovers the demons. However, once his friend 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 recognizes Dariel, she breaks her grimace and gives Dariel a bear hug. She welcomes him with utter joy. Dariel then reveals to his companion 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 that he is human, and 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 warns him that the demon army is suffering greatly without Dariel. One of the four generals, 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, wants Dariel back because she's always chasing him, so 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 asks him to rejoin the demon army. However, Dariel rejects the offer because he has discovered individuals who are important to him. 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 then makes an effort to force Dariel to return because her closest work friend is gone. Dariel rejects the attack and then suggests buying mithril from humans to eliminate issues with demons and continue working with Dariel. Later, 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 negotiates with Best Fred, who approves the plan because there will be no fighting, and the demons will pay 4 times the market price for mithril rock. However, the bold 𝒏𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 refuses to accept this and tries to hurt 𝒂𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆. Best Fred gets angry at the adventurer and yells at 𝒏𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 that he has no right to interfere in a political partnership. The responsibility for building a mithril forge in the village of 𝒂𝐿𝒴 is passed to Dariel the next day. Dariel then leaves on a mission for his community. Dariel is in the village of Campbell, where he hopes to witness a forge where they can manufacture mithril weapons locally. Unfortunately, 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 appears and forbids Dariel from going to their forge because he despises Dariel and wants Dariel's position for himself. Dariel returns to his village to inform the guild master of the issue. Then Malika shows up saying an old man shouldn't be touching her with his big muscles. She didn't understand the reason for Malika's commotion. The old man suddenly felt the need to hold Dariel's hands because he could tell Dariel's aura was the strongest of all 4 types. 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, the mithril smith master, introduces himself and is happy to meet someone like Dariel. The group is seen gathering at the guild house, although Malika is unconvinced that the man is a renowned blacksmith. 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 promises to fix the issue when Dariel mentions the 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 problem. They then travel to Campbell Village, where 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 pleads with 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 to allow him into his forge. 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 succeeds in getting permission to forge mithril in their village by begging until 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 gives up. Dariel discovers what a mithril forge looks like and that mithril is very hard to process this way. 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 then demonstrates his talents by making a weapon for everyone to see. So he makes a flawless mithril sword and presents it to Dariel. Dariel has access to the mithril sword for testing. Dariel focuses his aura on the mithril blade as a result, and with that weapon, he quickly and effortlessly cuts down a massive tree. 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 recognizes 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆's skill when Dariel cuts the tree. 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 then asks Dariel for his sword while on the way to Luck's village, and informs Dariel that the weapon doesn't suit him. He reveals to Dariel his intention to create the greatest mithril weapon in the world, and his choice of Dariel to be its intended user. Dariel encounters 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 while traveling to buy alcohol. 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 informs Dariel that the Center Guild are swindlers because even though Dariel controls the mithril mine, most of the profits go there. Dariel is given the option to join forces with Campbell and fight the guild's greed. Due to his honesty and inability to forgive 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 for being cruel to his companions, Dariel rejects his offer. Because of this, 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 throws a gauntlet at him, unaware that he is challenging Dariel to a duel. Dariel picks up the gauntlet and gives it to 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 as a consequence. Dariel eventually learns that he agreed to a duel challenge. He also discovers that betting on the opponent in a duel is acceptable. The fight between Dariel and 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 begins the next day. 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆 boasts about his mithril weapon. Dariel ignores 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆's insults and focuses only his aura on his mithril blade while grinning at it. Then Dariel begins to attack and 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆 continues to belittle him. The two clash and Dariel uses his aura to change the shape of the mithril sword. 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆's mithril weapons are destroyed after Dariel successfully counters all of 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆's strikes. 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆 opens another long sword after Dariel destroys all his weapons. Then he quickly runs towards Dariel using a whip to dispatch him. Dariel wins the fight by throwing 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆 into a house. Best Fred arrives the next day and expresses regret to Dariel. He promises Dariel that he will punish 𝐵𝒏𝒄𝒆 and his people for their foolishness. Then Barza and 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 appear before our eyes. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 creates a large fireball while scolding his son. Barza asks about Dariel during their dinner because he wants to eat with him. Lying to his father and saying he treated Dariel well, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒆 suddenly attacks him after learning from demon troops that Dariel is no longer a member of the demon army. Afterward, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒆 asks why his son and the other generals expelled his beloved Dariel from the demon army. Furthermore, he wants to beg his son to bring Dariel back. So Barza gets angry and says he will succeed even without Dariel. Then he storms out of his father's castle. Overnight with Malika and Dariel's mother-in-law makes an effort to spy on them to see if they are happy. Later, Dariel collapses on the stairs due to exhaustion from his night with Malika. Dariel worries that Malika's parents are observing their connection while they eat breakfast. Dariel realizes that Malika's mother already knows about Malika's connection when she approaches him to help hang clothes. Malika's father reappears. Dariel believes he already knows their connection. Dariel decides to approach him for approval before marrying Malika. Surprising Malika's father, they are immediately granted permission. Finally, Malika and Dariel get married. Due to the success of mithril processing, the settlement of Lux expanded rapidly within a year. Malika eagerly greets Dariel when he returns to the village with their son. His son is given the name Gran in honor of the father who raised and cared for Dariel in the past. Afterwards, 𝒂𝒆 goes to Dariel and informs him that heroes are about to arrive in the village. Dariel panics when the hero party shows up there because the current hero is a young woman. Lady is the name of the new hero, and she is accompanied by two people. Lady then informs Daryl that the veteran hero has retired and been replaced. The party of heroes desires a material weapon created in the town of Lux, as Daryl discovers later. Lady is welcomed by Malika when they arrive at the guild house, and Daryl learns that Lady likes children as a result. In the morning, Lady still manages to visit Daryl. She then asks Daryl to show the material weaponry in their village of Lux for her. The two travel to the Mithril Forge, where Daryl demonstrates the use of the forge's crafted mithril weapons. Because of this, Daryl asks the blacksmith, who is sitting there, to make a unique sword for Lady. Lady then says they hope to add to their hero party. Meanwhile, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐚𝐭𝐨 shows up, wanting to address their issues. As a result, everyone is allowed to join the women's club looking for members in the village of Lux. Lady and her playmates are given a disadvantage while fighting the hero party throughout the competition. Then every competitor tried to be chosen as the fourth teammate, but they were all quickly defeated. Suddenly, 𝐂𝐨𝐴 launches an arrow toward Lady. While 𝐂𝐨𝐴 convinces Lady to take things seriously, she hides in a tree. Using an apple, Daryl encourages Lady to attack 𝐂𝐶𝐴 with full force. 𝐂𝐶𝐴 laments her defeat and disqualification from the contest. Daryl cheers her up by pointing out how much stronger she has become over the past year. After this, Lady challenges Daryl to a fight after seeing his powerful aura. Daryl is forced to fight Lady because he has no other choice. Daryl admires Lady for wanting to use all her strength. Daryl anticipates the attack and uses the same maneuver to retaliate. Lady is amazed at Daryl's incredible power and passes out. Daryl gently rejects her invitation to join her company because he needs to feed his baby. The next day, Lady chases him in an effort to persuade him otherwise. First, she sees him cheering up the depressed blacksmith sitting there. After this, Lady sees how many villagers Daryl helps while he works with his father-in-law cleaning the guild house. She finally realizes why Daryl cannot join her party of heroes, but she persists regardless. Then, because his strike was stronger than hers, Lady asks Daryl how he can use the same technique. The question is asked because Rancel, the former hero, was the only one who had perfected this skill. He informs her that the Emperor Sky Rand Assault is not a typical tactic that anyone can use. Lady then attacks him as a consequence. She does this because she wants him to know that she has strength that should be used in fighting evil demons. Daryl then tries to change her opinion by assuring her that demons are not malicious creatures and are only defending themselves against humans to save their families. After Daryl convinces her to change her mind, Lady decides she wants to study under him to attain his level of power. Unexpectedly, the demon general 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 accidentally visits Daryl the next day. Malika then delivers refreshments for the visitors, and in the same second, 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 insults Daryl. Malika gets angry at 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆's patronizing tone toward her husband. Then 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 says she came because she wants a mithril sword. 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 hurts Daryl when they are outside because she is mad at him for fearing his wife. 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 is unaware of how strong Daryl is, and because of this, she is immediately overpowered. Daryl has to fight her multiple times, and he always prevails according to the recognition of his victory. Daryl uses his Emperor Sky Rent to stop a storm created by 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 that goes straight to the settlement. Daryl steps in to stop the storm and saves 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 when she is about to fall. After this, she is introduced to a blacksmith, and soon he hires her. The hero group arrives at Daryl's village, and not wanting them to encounter the demon 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, he makes an effort to divert their attention. Daryl tries to distract them, but eventually they meet. The two decide to go to the sauna at night to relax. The miscommunication is resolved, and Malika gives them food. Lady asks the reason for the presence of a demon general in Lux village. Daryl then reveals his secret, that he grew up with demons as a human. Everyone except Malika is shocked because Daryl had already revealed the secret to her before their wedding. Daryl, being human, did not disturb 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, but believed the issues between 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 and Lady were unresolved. The two agree to duel the next day. Daryl insists that the winner must not kill the loser. When Lady and Daryl's friends arrive the next day to see the two women's dispute, they are both equal when they fight, ready to defend Lady against 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 as she unleashes a powerful wind spell. The moment the two attacks clash, the sleeping Gran wakes up. A mountain suddenly collapses. Gran is protected by Lady and 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆. The two breathe a sigh of relief that the baby Gran is unharmed. Because of Gran, the two manage to end their feud. The former hero, Rancel, reappears the next day. 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 arrives, and Dariel thinks she won't make it out alive. Rancel managed to survive 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆's strike, he informs him. Dariel says that Rancel is a killing machine. Unexpectedly, a baby girl shows up there. Dariel wants to help, but it is unnecessary because he has a soft spot for creatures of the human race. The former hero is admired by everyone in the community, even the children. Rancel praises Dariel for taking care of Lady afterwards. He teaches her many new fighting techniques. After this, Dariel wants to take Rancel to the village of Luck's training hall so he can witness the result of Lady's training there. Then Rancel is attacked by Lady, but he avoids all her punches while continuing to sign autographs for his admirers. Eventually, Rancel discovers that Dariel is more powerful than him, and he issues a challenge to the latter. Dariel proposes they have lunch first, since they shouldn't fight when hungry. After this, Dariel and Rancel have lunch. Rancel sees the magic energy when 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 leaves using magic. His aura immediately changes, and he intends to kill 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆. Dariel protects her with his blade as Rancel attempts to kill the demon general. Since Dariel attempts to defend 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆, the demon hunter decides to kill him too. Rancel launches several attacks, but Dariel barely dodges them all. Then he decides to get serious. As a result, both warriors use the Emperor's Sky Run attack, colliding with each other. Dariel loses because the previous hero is more powerful. Lady tries to stop them as they both struggle, but she can do nothing. Rancel wonders why Dariel is guarding a demon before trying to kill his opponent. Dariel responds out of concern for the safety of humans and demons, so he reveals his secret to him. 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 is seen pleading with the Demon King to expel his son from the demon army meanwhile. He didn't do his duty as a demon general because his own son is only creating issues for the demon army, so Dariel took care of all his son's work. The Demon King suspected that 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 was also angry because his own son expelled Dariel from the demon army, and that was why he didn't fully trust 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆. 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 recognized the aura he discovered in Dariel when he was an infant. Then he says he views them both as sons. Suddenly, the Demon King says he knows Dariel's whereabouts and reveals it. Rancel also becomes aware of Dariel's history at this time, that he was raised by General 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆, a demon. Rancel discovers that Dariel is his biological son when he reveals his age. The reason is that his son's corpse was lost in the wind and his wife was killed by demons 30 years ago. Rancel launches an attack on 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 when he suddenly feels his powerful aura, but 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 counters the spell. But then Dariel shows up and the two enemies clash again. They want to fight immediately. Dariel attempts to stop them and asks Rancel for help to settle the issue. Later, 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 says he only recently found out about his biological father, Rancel. Then, because he cared for Dariel like a son, he regrets not giving him the truth. Dariel thanks 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 for raising and defending him, so the apology from him is unexpected. On every occasion, 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 gratefully accepts his statements, explaining that he became a powerful warrior only by spending time with Dariel. Rancel gets angry at him for saying Dariel is his pride and treasure. He can't bear to see his son growing up with the cause. 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 knows his resentment and is willing to accept full responsibility. He decides Rancel should unleash his anger on him. The two want to engage in battle, and Dariel can no longer stop them. Suddenly, Malika pops up. She stops the two by mentioning her son, Gran. They are both grandfathers to baby Gran, she adds, while presenting them to baby Gran. Rancel sets aside his resentment toward demons when he hugs Gran. Then 𝒏𝒆 appears in the demon army. He is planning a party for himself. A messenger informs him that no one will attend his celebration because the Demon King plans to expel him from the demon army at his father's request. The grandfathers compete over Gran's name while playing with him. When the baby Gran starts crying, Dariel's friend 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 calls him. Gran likes talking to 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆, who complains about the bearded men harassing her. Gran talks to 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒄𝒊𝒆 in his baby language. Rancel praises 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 for affectionately raising Dariel to be a good man after 𝐂𝒏𝒊𝒆 speaks about Dariel in the past. Lady requests training from Rancel the next morning, so Dariel questions his motive for continuing to oppose the Demon King. Rancel informs Dariel that there is a legend surrounding the Demon King, according to which he is the source of demon power. Lady decides to continue her course because she wants to have her own conclusion about the morality of fighting demons. Gashita arrives with 𝑣𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆. They say there are issues at the Mithril mine. When they arrive at the Mithril mine, they see a creature missing a hand destroying everything. Others intend to stop the beast, but Dariel chooses to save the knockers and the mine. Dariel is frustrated trying to save the knockers in the mithril mine momentarily. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 fights the salamander, a magical flame beast. 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 helps Lady and her squad as they attack the beast of fire. The salamander uses its heat to attack. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 helps Lady and her party when it becomes dangerous for them by absorbing the magical fire attack. The salamander flies toward the knockers when Dariel arrives there first. Ransel and Dariel combine their attacks. He confronts it with Emperor Sky. The salamander attempts to scare Dariel, even though Dariel manages to push it back with his father. When Dariel finally stops in front of the salamander, he manages to drive it away. Suddenly, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 wants to leave Dariel and return to the demon palace. The knockers are relieved that Dariel saved them without incident and joins his friends. When 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 bumps into his son, he asks if he is in the hidden room of the demon palace. As a result of 𝐵𝒐𝒏𝒆's admission that he is in the hidden room, 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 learns the location of the demon castle room containing various illegal spells. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 is worried his son will get in trouble despite the truth. Unlike Dariel, he has many skills as a youth. Because his father envied Dariel, 𝐵𝒐𝒏𝒆 resented him. Then, in an effort to discipline his son, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 attacks him. Dariel is with the knockers looking for a missing individual in the mithril mine when 𝐵𝒐𝒏𝒆 summons the salamander and goes to kill him. 𝐂𝐺𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆, a giant from the earth, appears. The earth giant warns Dariel that the salamander is being controlled by someone, but Dariel wants to escape after learning the salamander is already a friend. Dariel plans to show him his mithril sword next. Because of this, 𝐺𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 is amazed at Dariel's exquisite blade. He frees Dariel from the constraints of his mithril blade, giving him help from the earth giant. Unexpectedly, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 contacts him and informs him that 𝐵𝒐𝒏𝒆 is traveling with the salamander. After this, Dariel returns to his village and orders the residents to evacuate. When 𝐵𝒐𝒏𝒆 shows up there, he casts a powerful spell resulting in a massive ball of fire. Ransel immediately realizes that he has memorized his father's most powerful skill. Then 𝐵𝒐𝒆 mentions his inferiority, which he says developed since childhood, blaming Dariel as the root of his sadness. 𝐒𝒏𝒖𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 helps Dariel while he uses his mithril weapon to fight the salamander. The two start fighting, and 𝐵𝒐𝒆 uses his newfound strength to knock down Dariel. 𝐵𝒐𝒆 triumphs over Dariel when he has the chance to do so by using a powerful strike. After this, 𝐵𝒐𝒆 informs Dariel about the training expedition where he acquired the magical fire beast. Suddenly, Dariel praises him. He knew how smart and hard-working 𝐵𝒐𝒆 was even back then. 𝐵𝒐𝒆 gets angry at Dariel's kindness and desires to kill Dariel. Then Dariel uses his Emperor Sky run to defeat 𝐵𝒐𝒆 after remembering that his loved ones are waiting for him. Because of this, 𝐵𝒐𝒆 gets angry and shows his trump card when Dariel corners him. He intends to use his new strength to finally replace Dariel. As the hero's defense strengthens, 𝒂𝒐𝒆 unleashes a powerful strike on the salamander. So, to defeat the magical fire beast, humanity and demons join forces. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 helps Ransel in his attack by using strong fire attacks. Then 𝐵𝒐𝒆 appears in his transformed form, then launches an attack on Dariel. Then Dariel tries to protect himself before declaring his unwillingness to engage in combat. 𝐵𝒐𝒆 refuses to listen to him, so he attacks Dariel with the strongest move. Dariel uses all his abilities to create a strong attack with his mithril weapon because he knows the threat of the attack. Then Dariel hurts 𝐵𝒐𝒆 but manages to deflect the strong punch. Dariel cannot understand how 𝐵𝒐𝒆's forbidden magic changed. Dariel struggles desperately to survive while he is under strong attacks. Dariel attempts to talk to 𝐵𝒐𝒆 when he is surrounded and advises him not to trouble their father anymore. Then, Dariel recalls 𝐵𝒐𝒆's beautiful memories when he was still young with his family. Dariel understands that 𝐵𝒐𝒆 is expressing emotion when he observes how 𝐵𝒐𝒆 first met Dariel. 𝐵𝒐𝒆 is trying to build a connection with his father. Dariel tries to express his own feelings because he cannot believe he did not realize his sadness. He expresses regret to 𝐵𝒐𝒆 because he didn't understand his loneliness earlier. Dariel succeeds in letting him know how he feels because he wasn't sure if he belonged in the family. Dariel envied him because he tried not to disturb their family, as 𝐵𝒐𝒆 discovers. 𝐵𝒐𝒆 breaks his self-fascination and feels a desire to forgive Dariel. 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 sees his son succumb to the forbidden spell when he suddenly loses control of the salamander. 𝐵𝒆 merges with the salamander to control it because he wants to save everyone. However, 𝐂𝐨𝒏𝒆 stops the salamander in its tracks. preventing him from sacrificing his life to save them all. Dariel manages to attack and defeat the enchanted fire beast. When 𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒆 feels his father's love for him, he asks for his forgiveness. The Demon King and 𝒏𝒊𝒆 can be seen at the palace. He is given the option to start over as a demon general or accept a sentence of eternal damnation in hell. 𒏐𝒊𝒆 decides to go to hell to pay for his misdeeds. He, however, passes the Demon King's test because he is the chosen one. 𒏐𝒊𝒆 is expelled from the demon army and exiled from the Demon King's domain when the Demon King chooses not to curse him to hell. Despite being welcomed into Dariel's home with his father, afterwards we see Lady saying goodbye to 𒏐𝒊𝒆, noting he is very injured, which 𒏐𝒊𝒆 answers by apologizing. Suddenly Gran, Dariel's son, wakes up. Seeing 𒏐𝒊𝒆, he immediately wants to hug him. Gran is overjoyed to meet 𒏐𝒊𝒆 and learn he is Dariel's brother. Following this, Gashita creates a painting of Dariel and 𒏐𝒊𝒆 as a single extended family. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.